Conspiracy theories. The very thing that people who didn't pay attention in class come up with to make them feel smart. I mean, I study physics, but I've gone down a few science conspiracy theories myself. Trust me, it's like a rabbit hole. I mean, some of the assumptions that they make. Apparently the world's flat. We've got the firmament. We've got the Queen being a lizard. We've got the Illuminati. But amongst those, you've got some of the most beastly ideas that makes you even question your own education.
The conspiracy theory of birds aren't real. Peter McIndoe went on the 60 Minutes program over in the US saying that seagulls, they're not hungry at all. They take your chips, they take it back to the Pentagon, and the Pentagon get your DNA, and then they have data about you.
Oh, that's how they're able to clone people. Dolly the sheep. They cloned Dolly the sheep. Yay, clone. Beyonce, clone. Donald the Duck, clone. How do you even come up with that? I mean, that in itself is on par with the creativity that it took to write the Harry Potter series. First of all, seagulls are just like greedy bastards.
Oh my god!
I mean, that level of greed is the one that they talk about in the Bible. Imagine the shit show that goes out of the Pentagon. If you've got millions of these seagulls just flying about the Pentagon, coming and delivering stuff, and them just shitting everywhere, the Pentagon may as well be white at that point. And second of all, that stuff goes right down their throat. Pause. And you see the aftermath of that when you go and visit the beach. I mean, it's almost like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but instead of meatballs, you're getting mayonnaise coming out of the sky.
He believes that the Queen has actually died and is now a reptilian.
That's a bit awkward. I'm assuming this was filmed before the Queen died.
He had this wacky idea that the vaccination had teeny tiny microchips in it and the government were following everybody's movement.
That's almost on par with the theory that the COVID masks had microchips. The whole reason that they made everyone wear them was so that they could track where they were going. There are so much easier ways to track somebody.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, look at Neuralink. That's a hackathon waiting to happen.
5G, so it doesn't affect you unless you're standing right in front of the antenna. And if you are, it fries you nuts.
What's this obsession with nuts? We had a similar one to this in the last video. One man saying you need eyesight, this man saying you need to fry it. Like, make up your mind, lads. The amount of 5G that's coming out your phone, if it was to do what he said it does, yeah, forget children. That ain't happening. Then again, fun fact, well, it's not really fun, but a fact nonetheless. The testosterone of men has been decreasing over generations. I mean, this isn't because of microchips in your vaccine or 5G frying your nuts. A lot of it is to do with our lifestyles now, because back in the day, a lot of the occupations and work that people would do would be a lot more physical. Nowadays, a lot of office jobs, just having a sedentary lifestyle has significantly affected our testosterone level. And alongside that, a lot of the plastic pollution as well coming in from plastic bottles and all other sorts of contaminants. I mean, they found plastic contamination in random parts of the earth that shouldn't even contain any forms of plastic. I mean, if that doesn't say that this plastic pollution is a serious problem, I don't know what does.
What they use us as is vessels that we are souls. We hold souls, and that this is essentially a farm. And this is how they develop souls through us. You
know what, that one was actually kind of creepy. This is the type of conspiracy theory where it's got me at 3 a.m. These are the ones that you know are not true, but they're just too interesting. Everyone has their own beliefs, and I suppose there isn't a way currently to refute or prove either one. But what science tries to do is just investigate. Look at every single fact and evidence out there to see what sort of conclusion it leads to, regardless if it leads to God or a soul. I mean, I'm religious myself, but I read this nice quote that explained it, is that studying a bit of science strays you away from God, but learning science in depth leads you closer to him. Essentially saying that the beauty of this world and of the universe, all of it is just so impossible that it only makes sense that there's a creator. But at the same time, it's equally as possible that there isn't.
Astrology and flat earth or true earth are symbiotic. You cannot have one without the other. If you have a ball and you are spinning, flying through space, chasing this fireball, your constellations would change every now and then. And our constellations have never changed. The stars have never changed. We have the same 12 zodiac signs that we had back in the Dendera stones in Egypt over 5,000 years ago. We're not moving. Every single ancient society knew this. The Mayans, the Aztecs, the Hindus, the Egyptians.
It's almost like we're regressing as a species. We had the geocentric models 500, 600 years ago. Thanks to Galileo, we've now been able to see that it's actually a heliocentric model. Nowadays, we know that although it is a heliocentric model and all the planets rotate around the sun, but now we know that the sun actually orbits around a certain point, a certain axis itself. So it's not just a sun in the middle being glazed by all these planets. The reason that these constellations and stars like Polaris seem like they're not moving from us is because they're such a considerably far distance from us. So that means that their high speeds are almost imperceptible for us humans. And the fact that it's so far away, you know you're looking at it in the past. What you're seeing of that star then and there is something that happened billions of years ago. Anyways, I mean, I tried to keep an open mind today. Yeah, I mean, you know what they say, keep your mind open. I mean, these guys kept it a little bit too open and ended up losing their brain. But either way, take a lot of this stuff with a pinch of salt or just watch it for entertainment like I do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Definitely leave a like and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.